Welcome to our captivating true crime exposé. Join us on a chilling journey into the twisted mind of one of the most infamous cult leaders and orchestrators of heinous crimes in history. Charles Manson was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, and had a troubled upbringing. He experienced a fractured family life and had a criminal record from a young age. Manson spent much of his early life in and out of correctional institutions, serving time for various offenses, cult formation, and influence. In the late 1960s, Manson established a cult known as the Manson Family. He attracted a group of followers, mostly young women, who were drawn to his charismatic personality and his manipulative ability to exploit their vulnerabilities. Manson preached a combination of apocalyptic and racist ideologies, mixed with elements of pop culture and hallucinogenic drug use, crimes, and infamous murders. Manson's cult gained notoriety for the brutal murders committed under his influence. In August 1969, Manson orchestrated a series of murders, which included the killing of actress Sharon Tate, who was 8 months pregnant at the time, and 4 others at her residence. The following night, Manson family members brutally murdered Leno and Rosemary LaBianca at their home. These murders shocked the nation and marked the beginning of Manson's downfall, trial, and conviction. In 1971, Charles Manson and several of his followers were put on trial for the murders. Manson was charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Despite not directly participating in the killings, Manson was found guilty of orchestrating the murders under his influence. He was sentenced to death, but his sentence was later commuted to life imprisonment following California's abolishment of the death penalty. Life imprisonment and influence. Manson spent the remainder of his life in prison, becoming a symbol of evil and a figure of fascination for many. He garnered attention through his bizarre behavior, manipulative tactics, and unrepentant attitude. Manson's infamy inspired numerous books, documentaries, and films exploring his life and crimes. Psychological profile. Charles Manson displayed manipulative and charismatic qualities that allowed him to control and manipulate his followers. He exhibited traits of narcissism, antisocial personality disorder, and a talent for manipulating vulnerable individuals. Manson's ability to influence his followers into committing heinous acts demonstrated his capacity for psychological manipulation and control. Legacy. Charles Manson remains one of the most infamous figures in criminal history. His crimes and the Manson family cult continue to captivate the public's attention, serving as a chilling reminder of the dangers of manipulation, the power of cult dynamics, and the depths of human depravity. Manson's influence on popular culture and true crime discussions is a testament to the enduring fascination surrounding his life and crimes. The failed musician theory. One theory suggests that Manson's motivations and actions were fueled by a deep-seated resentment and frustration stemming from his failed music career. Manson aspired to become a successful musician and had connections to the music industry. However, he faced multiple rejections and setbacks, which may have fueled feelings of anger, resentment, and a desire for revenge against those who he believed had rejected and marginalized him. This theory posits that Manson's quest for power and control over his followers, as well as his orchestration of the murders, were driven by a need to assert dominance and enact vengeance upon a society that he felt had rejected him. Cult leader and manipulation theory. Another theory centers around Manson's ability to manipulate and control vulnerable individuals, exploiting their vulnerabilities for his own gain. Manson's charismatic personality and his ability to draw people into his orbit suggests that he possessed a high degree of manipulative skills. This theory proposes that Manson's motivations were rooted in a deep desire for power, control, and adoration. By establishing himself as the central figure in the Manson family cult, he could exert complete influence over his followers, shaping their beliefs, actions, and ultimately directing them to carry out acts of violence on his behalf. Manson's ability to manipulate vulnerable individuals allowed him to create a devoted following and maintain a sense of power and control over his family. These theories aim to provide possible insights into the motivations and psychological factors that may have influenced Manson's actions. It is important to note that the study of serial killers is complex, and these theories are speculative explanations that attempt to understand the mindset of Charles Manson. Understanding the true motivations and underlying psychological complexities of individuals like Manson is challenging, as their actions often defy conventional reasoning. The case of Charles Manson continues to be a subject of analysis and study in the field of criminology, as experts seek to gain further insights into the mind of a cult leader and the dynamics of his followers. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the dark realm of serial killers. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and a deeper understanding of these complex and haunting figures. If you found this content thought-provoking and informative, we would greatly appreciate your likes, comments, and shares.